Hello everyone, this is SK Singh from DPS Mathura Refinery. Dear children, today we are going to start a new chapter, matrices. Dear children, this matrices is an old branch of mathematics, but it came into wide use in around 1925 in quantum mechanics. In quantum mechanics, many elements are to be placed in order where the position of a specific element in that order is important. So it is used widely in quantum mechanics. In class 6th 7th you might have studied that 3 men 4 women complete this job in 2 days and 4 men 5 women complete this job in 6 days. Here the number of men, number of women and number of days of completion of a job is important. We cannot replace the number of men by number of women, so the position of every element is fixed. So instead of writing this in tabular form, we are using a table and substituting the values. Let us see how this matrices works. You can see this a particular example. Radha has 15 notebooks and 6 books. And this Fauzia have 10 notebooks and 2 pens, and Simran has 13 notebooks and 5 pens. Here you can see the number of notebooks and number of pens are written about Radha, Fauzia and Simran, where 2 things are important: how many notebooks and how many pens. So if we are writing this in the tabular form, you can say that Radha, Fauzia and Simran has 15, 10, 13 notebooks and 6 to 5 pens respectively. Dear children, can you suggest me if I interchange 15 with 6, is it possible? If I place only 15 to the 6 and 6 to the right, then it will have the statement that Radha have 6 notebooks and 15 pens. So it is not possible. But if the whole row of Radha, that is Radha of 15, 16 is taken at the position number 2 and whole row of Fauzia is taken to the position number 1, then it does not make any difference. That instead of Radha, we will take Fauzia to the top, Radha to the second and Simran to the third. That the situation will remain same and it will carry the same meaning. So here this arrangement, you can see 15, 6, 10, 2 and 13, 5 is known as matrices. Here the horizontal lines, these are the horizontal lines as you have studied in periodic table. Here the horizontal lines are known as rows and vertical lines are known as column. The uppermost horizontal line is known as first row, it is represented by R1. The second row is represented by R2 and third row represented by R3. And the first vertical row is represented by column 1 and the second represented by column 2. So you can say in this rectangular arrangement there are 3 horizontal rows and 2 vertical columns. So horizontal 3 rows and 2 columns. This 3 by 2, it is commonly represented as 3 by 2. 3 by 2 stands for there are 3 horizontal row and 2 vertical column, and 3 by 2 is nothing but it is the order of this matrix. If I say what is the order of this matrix? Order of this matrix is 3 by 2 because it has 3 rows and 2 columns. And one very important thing, look at the 15 element. The 15 element is lying in the first row. You can see it is lying in the first row and the first column. Right? If I say what is the location of element 5, so you can see it is lying in the third row and second column. What is the position of 10? So here the 10, you can see it is lying in second row and first column, and accordingly they are given a specific name. Suppose if I say A is a element and if I say 1 1, so here the first element 1, that is the left hand side 1, this represents the number of row of the position of element, and the second number represents the number of column. A11 stands for it is the element lying in the first row and first column, and you can see this is the first row and this is the first column. So here which element is represented by this number? Here is 15. So what is the value of A11? A15. If I say what is 2? 2 lying in which number of row? It is lying in second row and second column. So we can say A22. A22 represents the second row and second column. Second row and second column, which element is represented here? 2. So A22 is 2. So in this way we can specify the particular position of a element. If I say what is the position description of 15, it is first row and first column, so it is A11. 6, you can see it is first row and second column, it is A12. So first we'll write number of row, then we'll write number of column. So what is 6? 6 is A12. What is 10? 10 lies in second row and first columns, it is A21. And you look at 2, it is lying in second row and second columns, it is A22. What is 13? 13 lies in third row and first column, so it is A31. So 13 is nothing, A31. What is 5? 5 lies in third row and second column, so it is A32. So in this way we have come to the conclusion that the position of every element in the arrangement is fixed, and the number of horizontal lines is known as number of rows, number of vertical lines number of columns, and number of rows by number of column is known as order of that matrices. And every element have a certain description. Suppose if I say small a11, so this is an element of the matrix where the left hand side the number a11 in first 1 is the representing the row and second representing the column. So the number which lying at the intersection of first row and first column is represented by a11. A12, the number of the element which are lie in first row and second column, it is A12. A21 lies in second row and first column, A22 in second row and second column, A31 third row in first column, A32 third row and second column. In this way we describe the number. So here we have discussed a few things about matrix. Now look at this definition. A matrix is an ordered pair, rectangular array of number of functions. The number of functions are called element or entries of the matrix. A matrix is an ordered rectangular array of numbers or functions. The number of functions, the numbers or functions are called the elements. Here in this case, if I say what is minus 2, 5, if I say what is the order of matrix A, you can see it has 3 row and 2 column. So we'll write number of row first into number of column. So here it is 3 rows and 2 columns. So order of matrix A is 3 by 2. And how many element does it have? It has 3 into 2, that is 6 element. You can see 6 elements are there. If I say what is the position description of minus 2 element, so minus 2 lies in the first row and first column, so its value is A11 equal to minus 2. Similarly, if I say what is the position description of element 6, it is lying in third row and second column. You can see first, second, third horizontal line and second vertical line. So third row and second column, so this description is written as A32. So A32 is 6. If I say what is the order of matrix B, you can see here 3 horizontal lines, so 3 rows and 3 vertical lines, you can say 3 vertical lines, so therefore it has 3 columns. So order will be 3 by 3, so number of elements will be 9. If I say which element lies at A32, A32 means the element lies in third row and second column. You can see first row, second row, third row. Is it third row? And this is first column, second column, and the element which lies in third row and second column is 5. So A32 element is 5. If I say what is A23 element, A23 element lies in second row and third column, so A23 element is 2. If I say what is the order of matrix, say it has 2 rows and 3 columns, so order here is 2 by 3. It contains how many elements? 6 elements. So what is the 1 plus x? 1 plus first row and first column, so A11 is 1 plus x. What is 3? It is lying in first row and third column, so A13 is here is 3. So in this way we can describe the position of each and every element in a matrices. Order of matrix we have already discussed. Look at this one here. It is first row, second row, third row, dot dot. It is, you can say, mth row. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, and here it is mth row. And how many columns? Vertical lines. The first row, first column, second column. Here it is nth column. So how many rows are there? So you can say R1, R2, and last row is Rm. And column are C1, C2, and last column is Cn. So how many rows is there? M. How many column is there? N. So what is the order of this matrix? M by n. So how many elements will be there? M into n. And what are the description of these elements? A11, A12, A13, A1n, A21, you can see here. So in this way a matrix can be defined as like this. You can see capital A equal to Aij m by n. This is the representation of matrix where Aij represents the element and m by n represents the number of row and number of column. So the value of I represents the number of row. So I goes from 1 to m. I goes from 1 to m. So I greater or equal to 1 and less than equal to m, and j goes from 1 to n. 1 to n. So I, j both are what? They are natural number. So this is the standard way of representation of a matrix. So capital A equal to Aij square bracket m by n, where I goes from 1 to m, that is I greater or equal to 1, less than equal to m, and j greater or equal to 1 and less than equal to n. And these element A, I1, I2, these are the elements of the matrices. Now look at some important definition. Now look at question number. If a matrix has 8 elements, what are the order? So total number of element is 8. So 8 elements can be, if we take one row and 8 column, so order will be 1 by 8. It will contain 8 elements. So if 8 rows and 1 column, then again number of element will be m. If it has 2 rows and 4 column, it will be 8 element, and 4 rows and 2 column, this will be number of 8. These are the only 4 conditions where the total number of element in the matrix will be 8, and these are the possible orders of that matrix. Now look at question number this. Construct a 3 by 2 matrix whose elements are given by Aij equal to 1 by 2 I minus 3j modulus. Can you suggest me what is the order of this matrix? Order of this matrix is 3 by 2. It contains how many elements? 6 elements. How many rows? 3 rows. And how many columns? 2 columns. So we in total we have 6 elements in 3 row and 2 column. Now look, possible, so 3 row and so 3 row में what is the position of this A11 means first row, first column. This is first row and second column A12. It is second row and first column. It is second row, second column, third row, first column, and third row, second column. Accordingly, their position is. If I say what is the value of A11, so let us see what is the value of A11. And if you can see Aij is how much? 1 by 2 I minus 3j. It is 1 by 2 I minus 3j whole modulus. So here the value of I is 1, value of j is 1, so it is 1 by 2 I minus 3j. So I here is 1, so 1 minus 3j, j is 1, so 1 minus 3, so 1 minus 3 is minus 2 modulus is 2, so we have 1 by 2 into 2, that is answer is 1. So which element A11? The A11 element is nothing but it is equal to 1. So here you can see they have calculated A11 equal to 1. In the same way, other element similarly can also be obtained. A12, in case of A12 the value of I is 1 and value of j is 2, so 1 by 2 I minus 2j 3j, 1 minus 3 into 2, 1 minus 6, so 1 minus 6 is 5, so 5 by 2. So in this way all the elements can be calculated and the position of respective element is placed in the matrix and we get the desired matrix. So the desired matrix A, whose order is 3 by 2 and A equal to Aij, right, it is 3 by 2 and Aij is described as 1 by 2 modulus I minus 3j. This is the way of finding the matrix. So dear children, today I will suggest you please go through the exercise 3.1, solve question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 6. So question number 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6 can be solved by you in the basis of the result. For example, if I say a matrix, look at question number 2, if matrix has 24 elements, what are the possible order it can have? So possible 1 into 1 is 1 by 24, 24 is to 1, 24 by 1, 2 orders. Then 2 into 12, 12 into 2, 4. If I say 3 into 8 and 8 into 3, 6. 4 into 6 and 6 by 4, it is 8. In this way 5 no possible, then these are the 8 elements are possible. 1 is to 24, 24 is to 1, 2 into 12, 12 into 1, 4, 3 into 8, 8 to 8 into 3, and 4 into 6 into 6 into 4. These are the 8 possible orders are possible where the element contains 24 elements. If it has 13 element, 13 in case only 1 to 1 by 13 or 13 by 1. It has 1 row and 13 column or 13 row 1 column. Similarly, I will suggest you please solve first 6 questions and next questions we will discuss in the next video. Wish you good luck and happy Buddha Purnima. May God Buddha prevail wisdom to all of us so that we can overcome this fight against COVID-19. May God bless us all. Thank you very much.